Well, hi everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is Game 3 of the 2007 American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. The series has shifted to Cleveland with the Indians up 2-0. If you'd like to know what happened in those games, please watch. Today's pitching matchup is for the visiting Red Sox, Daisuke Matsuzaka, and for the hometown Indians, Jake Westbrook. Batting order for the Red Sox, leading off and playing second base, Dustin Pedroia. Batting second and playing first base is Kevin Youkilis. Batting third, the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Cleaning up and playing left field, Manny Ramirez. Batting fifth and playing third base, Mike Lowell. Batting sixth and playing right field is J.D. Drew. Batting seventh and catching is Jason Varitek. Batting eighth and playing center field is Coco Crisp. And batting ninth and playing shortstop is Julio Lugo. Defensively behind Westbrook, there's been a change in one position. I'll let you know what it is. Timeout. All right, in left field, it is Kenny Lofton. In center field, Grady Sizemore. And the big change is that Trout Nixon will be starting in right field. Third to first, it's Casey Blake at third, Johnny Peralta at short, as Drupal Cabrera at second, and Ryan Garco at first, with Victor Martinez catching. All right, and here we go. Here's Dustin Pedroia. And a 4-7. Oh, nice diving stop by Blake. Gets up and throws him out. 1-3 single, and that's a 4. Oh, so Casey Blake getting a nice hand from the Jacobs Field faithful. Here's Kevin Youkilis. And the catcher chance, will that be in fair or foul territory? That will be in fair territory. Caught by Victor Martinez. 2 down. And here's David Ortiz. Six, 7 against the lefty second base chance. That might not be in range for Cabrera. No. He is an E5, 4-10, or a 12. That's a 9, so Cabrera gets it up and throws out Ortiz. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox here in the first. And after a half inning, it's the Red Sox nothing and the Indians coming to bat. And the batting order for the Indians is Sizemore, Cabrera, and the designated hitter Travis Hafner. Martinez, Garco, and Peralta. Lofton, Nixon, and Blake. And here's Grady Sizemore. Swung on and missed, struck him out. And here's Asdrubal Cabrera. Switch hitter betting left-handed, swung on and missed, got him. And here's Travis Hafner, 2 outs, nobody on, and no score. And 4-9 against the lefty, and he draws a base on balls. And they will not hold Hafner on. Brings up Victor Martinez. And that's a base hit into center field. Heading to third is Hafner, and he's in. So runners on the corners with 2 outs for Ryan Garco. To 7, grounder to short, and Lugo throws to Youkilis, and that will retire the side. The Indians strand 2. And after an inning, it is the Red Sox nothing and the Indians nothing. Middle of the order due up for the Red Sox, Ramirez, Lowell, and Drew. And here's Manny Ramirez. And the left fielder, Lofton, 3 and a 6. And it falls in, and the Red Sox get their first hit. As Lofton has to play it on the bounce. And here's Mike Lowell, not holding Ramirez on. 1-5. And that's and past the shortstop into center field. Going to third is Ramirez. And the Red Sox have runners on the corners with nobody out. And the Indians will play back in the second inning. Here's J.D. Drew. 4-7. Against the lefty, single 1-10, and the 2 fits. So just falls in front of, or just gets past the first baseman, drops in. Scoring from third is Ramirez. Going to second is Lowell, and the Red Sox get out to a 1-0 lead. Here's Jason Varitek. 3-7 on an 18. And that's a ground ball towards the line. Second baseman Cabrera gets it, and his only play is to first. So that moves runners up to second and third. 1 out. Here's Covelli Coco Crisp. And here's the pitch to Crisp. I'll still play the infield back. 2-12. Line drawing to first. And nice diving stop by Garco. He gets up, throws to second, and actually, I believe the play is he had to go to third. And they get Lowell at third. Oh, they must have thought that the ball hit the ground, and they're arguing vociferously, but no dice. And that will end the inning. But the Red Sox do get on the board and lead 1-0 going to the bottom of the second. And due up for the Indians is Peralta, Lofton, and Nixon. And here's the pitch to Peralta. And Peralta, that's into the gap and into second with a leadoff double is Peralta. 1-17 double, and he's in with a double to lead off. Not holding Peralta on. Here's Kenny Lofton. 3-6, and just like that, the Indians have tied the game. Lofton with a single, and scoring from second is Peralta. 1-1, and Lofton will be held on. Starts at a 15, down to a 13, and then down to 12 because Varitek is a -1. Yes, they will send in 1-12, and that's a 7, and he's in there with a stolen base. So Lofton's final season with the Indians, he's still 23. No, he's still 23 bases overall. Still gives him an A. That's kind of weak in my opinion. All right, so runner in scoring position. Here's Trot Nixon. 2-11. Ground ball to first. And Euclid underhands it to Matsuzaka to retire Nixon 1 down. And Red Sox will bring the infield. I know they'll keep it back. Try to get outs. Here's Casey Blake. 3-11. Ground ball to second. Blake is retired. But scoring from third is Lofton. And the ground, I'm playing the super advanced runner advancement, so any ground ball to second, that would score the runner from third. And the Indians have a 2-1 lead. There's Grady Sizemore. Struck out his first time up. 4-10. And against the lefty, it's a fly ball to shallow center. And Crisp makes the catch to retire the side. But the Indians answer the Red Sox with 2 runs and lead 2-1. And here's Jake Westbrook, Lugo, Pedroia, and Youkilis here in the top of the third. And a 5 and a 4. Third base for Casey Blake. And on a 18, he will make the play. Retires Lugo. One away. And here's Dustin Pedroia. Grounded out his first time up. 2-8. Line drive right to Cabrera. And he snags it 2 away. And here's Kevin Youkilis. 3-9 and swung on and missed, struck him out. First strikeout for Westbrook, and the Red Sox go 1-2-3 here in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Indians lead 2-1. And Cabrera, Hafner, and Martinez due up here in the bottom of the third. One 5 struck him out, and Cabrera's down for the second time on strikes. Third strikeout for Matsuzaka. Here's Travis Hafner. Walked his first time up. 6-6 against the lefty, and he draws another walk. Not holding Hafner on, and up comes Victor Martinez. And that'll get down for a hit, and cutting it off is Crisp, preventing an extra bases, but to third is Hafner, and sort of deja vu from the first inning. Walk to Hafner and single by Martinez. And the Red Sox now will bring the infield in. Actually, no, they'll move. No, they'll bring the infield in. They don't want this to get out of hand. They're down 2-0. And here's Ryan Garco is due up, not Johnny Peralta. Here's Ryan Garco. 2-3. And Garco gets plunked, and that will load the bases. And now the Red Sox definitely have to play the infield in. There's Johnny Peralta. Three 5. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Matsuzaka. 2 down, infield back to normal. Kenny Lofton, whose RBI single, tied the game at 1. Six 5. Struck him out, and Matsuzaka strikes out the side. And the Indians leave them loaded. That could be a turning point in this game. Going to the top of the fourth, the Indians lead 2-1. Strand a golden opportunity. Ortiz, Ramirez, and Lowell due up here for the Red Sox. And here's the pitch to David Ortiz. 3-11. And that is over the head of Grady Sizemore, and into second with a double is David Ortiz. 1-18 double chance, and that easily fits in there. So here's Manny Ramirez. They're not going to hold Ortiz on. Six-nine, and that'll get down. Cutting it off is Sizemore, but into score from second is Ortiz, and this game is tied. And here's Mike Lowell, not holding on Ramirez. They're not going to hold on anybody except for the bottom two of the order. 1-5, and that's past the second baseman. And going to third is Ramirez. And runners on the corners with nobody out, and they will just play back to get outs. There's J.D. Drew. 4-8 against the lefty, swung on and missed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Westbrook. One away. There's Jason Varitek. 3-11. Ground ball back to the mound. Westbrook to second for one, and the relay is in time, inning-ending double play. Let's see, switch hitter batting left-handed, so 1-6-3 is the double play. However, the Red Sox do tie it, and we go to the bottom of the fourth, tied at 2. And Nixon, Blake, and Sizemore due up for the Indians, as they were about to be the third time through the order. And here's Trot Nixon, the ex-Red Sox. And 5-8, that's to the second baseman, Pedroia. Oh boy, I don't think even as a 2 range he gets that. No, it just sneaks by him. And Trot Nixon with the leadoff single. They will not hold him on. Here's Casey Blake. Six, swung on and missed, struck him out. 6th strikeout for Matsuzaka. That was one away. Sorry, one away. And there's Grady Sizemore. Here's a pitch. 2-12 against the righty is a fly ball to left. And Ramirez puts it away, 2 down. And now brings up as Dribble Cabrera, twice a strikeout victim. 3-6, draws a walk. That is walk number 3 for Matsuzaka. Here's a guy who's had 2 of the walks, Travis Hafner, with 2 down and runners on first and second. Game tied at 2. 5-7, single to 10. It gets through, but does not score. Nixon, he has to hold at third. So Travis Hafner has reached base 3 times. Here's Victor Martinez, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. And here's the pitch to Victor. 4-10. Switch hitter batting left-handed, fly ball, center field. Crisp calls for it and makes the catch. And for the second inning in a row, the Indians leave them loaded and do not score. And after 4 complete, it is the Red Sox 2 and the Indians 2. Crisp, Lugo, and Pedroia due up for the Red Sox in the top of the 5th. And here's the pitch to Crisp. 5-5. Batting left-handed. That's the left field. Lofton will be under it and puts it away. Here's Julio Lugo. Grounded out his first time up. 6-5. Fly ball to left. And Lofton again has it. 2 down. Here's Dustin Pedroia. 3-8. And that will get through into the outfield for a hit. So 2-out single for Pedroia. Here's Kevin Youkilis. 0 for 2. 4-9. And that's a base hit into left field. Weren't holding on. Pedroia makes him a 13. 2 outs makes him a 15. Lofton is a +2. So 1 to 17, and he is into third. That's a 15, and he is in there. So runners on the corners with 2 outs for David Ortiz. Doubled his last time up. For 6, and either side, that's ball 4. So bases are loaded for Manny Ramirez. And here's the pitch to Ramirez. 1-7, and found the hole in the 1 column. Ground ball to short, and Peralta throws out Ramirez, and the Red Sox leave them loaded. Wow. Go to the bottom of the 5th, tied at 2. And Matsuzaka will face Garco, Peralta, and Lofton here in the bottom of the 5th. Six and a 6, and swung on and missed, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 7 for Matsuzaka. And here's Johnny Peralta, a strikeout victim himself. 4-8, single on a 5, that's a 1. And so Peralta has a 1-out single. He's 2 for 3. Brings up Kenny Lofton. 1 for 2 with a strikeout. 4 to the center fielder. Crisp is a 2. 9 will not likely be in range. No, just out of range, but he is an E1. So 4 to 12. And that's a 12. Wow. So Chris makes the nice diving catch. And retreating back to first is Peralta, 2 outs. And here's Trot Nixon. 2-7, draws a walk. And the Red Sox will start getting bullpen action as this is the 27th batter for Matsuzaka. Javier Lopez. And Mike Timlin are loosening in the pen. Here's Nixon walked. So here's Casey Blake, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. 5-8, second base chance. Pedroia as a 2. And a 6. He will range over, get it, and throw out Blake. And that will retire the side. The Indians strand 2. And that will most likely be it for Matsuzaka, facing 27 batters through 5 innings. And after 5 complete, it is the Indians 2 and the Red Sox 2. Westbrook will face Lowell, Drew, and Veritek. This is his point of weakness. So for anybody new watching, that means that if he gives up 3 hits and or unintentional walks, he will be considered tired. And here's the pitch to Lowell. 2-3, base hit to center field. And the Indians will get bullpen action themselves. Tom Mastny and Jensen Lewis are getting ready in the bullpen. So leadoff single for Lowell. They will not be held on. Here's J.D. Drew. .59 against the lefty, fly ball to center. And Sizemore puts it away, 1 away. Here's Jason Veritek. And that's same thing, fly ball to center. 2 down. Here's Coco Crisp. 2-3, ground ball to short, and Johnny Peralta throws out Crisp, and that will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 6th, and let's see, due up for the Indians is Sizemore, Cabrera, and Hafner, so 2 lefties. So we will go with the righty, Mike Timlin. And Westbrook may be sitting down as well. May let him start the 7th, but I don't think he's going to get much further than that. So Matsuzaka's day is done. He cannot be the winning pitcher or the losing pitcher. As Mike Timlin comes in the game. Facing Sizemore, Cabrera, and Hafner. 6-7 against the lefty. Second base chance. That is in range for Pedroia. And he will retire Sizemore, 1 down. Here's Asdrubal Cabrera. 4-9. And against the lefty, swung on and missed, struck him out. There's Travis Hafner. 5-6. Popped him up. First baseman Euclid under it, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Timlin here in the 6th. We go to the 7th. Game still tied at 2. And Westbrook will come out to see what he can do here. He's already got 1 against his point of weakness, so we'll see. Lewis and Mastny are ready if needed. Here's Julio Lugo. 2-10. Popped him up to short. And Peralta puts it away. 1 down. Here's Pedroia. 2-7. Line fly ball to left. And that will retire Pedroia, 2 down. And here's Kevin Euclid. 6-11. And that'll get down into left field for a hit. And let's see here. Westbrook doesn't have any home run. Yeah, he does. Let's see here. So they will bring in Jensen Lewis. Lewis is a analyst for Bally Sports for the Guardians now, so that's what he's doing now. Of course, Ortiz is an analyst on Fox. And Ortiz is 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. Three, 5, single to 8. That is a 16. So Garco will get it. Step on the bag himself. Stretch time here at Jacobs Field. Tied at 2. And Timlin will not come out for a second inning of work. They're going to bring in Javier Lopez. Pitch the 7th, and he will face Martinez, Garco, and Peralta here in the bottom of the 7th. And here's Martinez. 2-9, ground ball the 2nd, and Pedroia throws out Martinez, 1 away. Here's Ryan Garco. 1-6, and that's into the gap and past the center fielder Crisp. Into second with a 1-out double is, I'm sorry, whoops, 1-6, sorry, not a double, that's a single against the lefty. My bad, back up the bus. Against the righty, that would have been a double chance, but against the lefty, that's only a single. So 1-out single for Ryan Garco. And here's Johnny Peralta, 2 for 3. And they will not hold Garco on. One 8 against the lefty. Ground ball to short. Lugo to Pedroia to Euclid. Inning-ending double play. And so now we'll go to the top of the 8th. Lewis got the final out. They'll let him pitch to the Red Sox here in the 8th. But Tom Masney is loosening if needed. And here's Manny Ramirez, lead off the top of the 8th. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. 4-8 swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Mike Lowell. 2-4, and that ball is hit deep to center field. Back goes Sizemore, back, and gone. And the Red Sox are going to get Manny Del Carmen loosening in the pen, as Lewis gives up the go-ahead run here as the Red Sox lead 3-2. And here's J.D. Drew. 5-6. And against the lefty, that's a base hit to left. And Lewis is one away from being tired. And here is Jason Varitek. One out here in the top of the 8th. 4-10 to center field. That's not going to be in range for Sizemore. He also is an E. No, he's an E2. So 4-10 or a 12. That's a 5. And so Sizemore will make the running catch. 2 down for Coco Crisp. Three, 7. Fly ball to right, and that will retire the side. But the Red Sox do take the lead on the Lowell homer and lead 3-2 going to the bottom of the 8th. And Manny Del Carmen will come into the game. Facing Lofton, and Franklin Gutierrez has grabbed the bat. He will come in and pinch hit for Trot Nixon. So Del Carmen, third Red Sox reliever. Lofton, Gutierrez, and Blake. 4-5 against the lefty. Fly ball to shallow center. Crisp will track it down. 1 away. And here comes Franklin Gutierrez. A little better defensively. Nixon didn't play bad. He was 1 for 2 with a single and a walk today. But they are going to go with Franklin Gutierrez. Okay. And here's the pitch to Gutierrez with 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. Six, and Gutierrez draws a walk. They will hold him on as a B stealer 1-10 after being held on, and then makes him 1-9 with Veritek's throwing arm, so they will not take a chance. Here's Casey Blake. Well, not expecting a bunt. Not with 1 out, I wouldn't do it. 5 For catcher chance, Veritek is a 1 and a 7. And that's popped up. And just in front of the plate, he makes the catch. 2 outs. And let's see here. Now we're going to leave Del Carmen in. 2 down, runner on first. 3-2 Red Sox. 5-10. The third baseman, Lowell, is a 1 as well. And 5 is in the top of the range, and he throws out Sizemore to retire the side. We go to the 9th, and Tom Mastny will come in to pitch the 9th. And Jonathan Papelbon is loosening in the pen. As Mastny worked an inning and a third, gave up the go-ahead run. All right, so Lugo, Pedroia, and Euclid here in the top of the 9th. Here's the pitch to Lugo. .310 line drive right to Garco. 1 away. Here's Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia 1 for 4 with a single. 5-9, struck him out. So 2 down for Euclid. 6-7. And Euclid rips 1 to center field, and 1 hops the wall. And in the second with a double is Euclid. He is 3 for 5 on the day with 2 singles and a double. And here's David Ortiz. They'll pitch to him because they don't want to pitch to Ramirez, who's 2 for 4. Ortiz 1 for 3 with a walk and a double. Struck him out. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. Indians trail 3-2. And here comes Papelbon to try to close it out and force a game 4. And Cabrera, Hafner, and Martinez due up here in the bottom of the 9th. And here's Jubal Cabrera. 1-8. Struck him out. 1 away. Here's Travis Hafner. Two single to 6. And that's right in the grasp of Pedroia. Line drive caught 2 down, and last hope is Victor Martinez. Two, 4, popped him up behind home plate. Veritek throws off the mask, and that's your ball game. The Red Sox stay in this American League Division Series, with a 3-2 victory, and we'll be right back with the line score. All right, final line score. Red Sox, 3 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They did leave a lot of runners on. Then again, so did the Indians. 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is Javier Lopez, as he was the pitcher of record in the bottom of the 6th. The losing pitcher is Jensen Lewis, and Papelbon gets the save. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. The next video will be Game 3 of the Yankees and Athletics, And with the Yankees being up 2-0, spoiler alert if you haven't watched. And then we'll see you at that time. Be sure to leave a like if you could. That would help me out. And if you have not already subscribed and would like to, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good day, everybody.